Hello, this is Adriano Clemente from Dubspot, and I'm here in Brooklyn, New York at the Machines in Music Fair, where a manufacturer of modular synthesizer are getting together with the users, put together by Control, the shop in Brooklyn, and Verbos Electronics.
Pretty much every city in the world now has their own synthesizer event, and what we thought is that New York really needs to have, if not the best, at least one that's among the best, and get the chance to meet some of the designers and builders, which is why we really put our foot down about the exhibitors being the actual people behind the products.
It's almost the de-evolution of synthesis to go back to modular, but what we can do now with the Eurorack is it's much more powerful than it was in the past. But it's really taking it to the next level. Let's do something new for our generation and for the next generation.
I mean, it's just exploding right now with all these major artists using Eurorack modulars, performing live with it as well. You know, that's a huge thing. It isn't going to move forward until we have artists performing with it and being able to travel with their Eurorack modulars, you know, and getting on stage and whatnot. So I think we can already tell that it's blowing up right now, and it's only going to get bigger from here.
Eurorack is growing like crazy, but it's still a very small community of people. And then just to meet the new users that are just sort of finding our community and finding Eurorack and being wowed by modular and what they can do with it, being able to sort of guide them a little bit and say, it's not as complicated as it looks, and it really opens up your world to a style of music and a type of production that you couldn't do with a laptop or couldn't do any other way.
A piece of software which can do incredibly infinite things, but with something like hardware, a lot of times it's more focused. It focuses things so tightly that you might be able to learn a lot more from something very little, which can be applied to a larger scale.
Dubspot.
Critter Guitari is a company, and we make small musical instruments, mostly handheld, kind of portable, easy to use, really fun musical instruments. And we're here releasing a brand new instrument called the Organelle that has a powerful computer inside that runs patches. So we can give the device any kind of functionality. It can be a sampler, it can be an effect processor, it can be a synthesizer, and anything in between.
We called the game system because it has 6 different sequencers in it. We call them games to sort of inspire ourselves. We bought an old Atari and 100 games, and we sort of like the super lo-fi aspect of it. The controller on the game system is a little thumb controller from a PS3, and it's an 8x8 LED matrix. And because it's such a lo-fi interface, you can really dive in and understand what's going on right away because you're limited. And anytime you're limiting yourself in music, the results tend to be better.
The nice thing about all this stuff, it really just opens ideas for people where, you have these traditional concepts of how a keyboard should play out, and this is how you patch it. But now it's kind of just like, well, if I just kind of short circuit this in a way that's not really traditionally viewed, like what kind of new sounds can I get out of this?
And it changes how you make music. You don't have a relationship with software or your laptop. It comes and goes. If the software you're using today is going to be gone 6 months or a year from now, and you won't be able to do that again. But your instrument, a physical, tangible product, something that you can interact with, that's there forever, and you can grow with it and change and shape it. And it's really an amazing, amazing thing.